Hi everyone and welcome to Garden of Calligraphy. So in this video I'll be going through a Kun Faya Kun design, which will involve a central design with Arabic calligraphy and English calligraphy underneath too. So on the page, what you want to do to start is use a ruler and pencil to draw a line down the center of the page as I've done, and then use markers to find the center of the page going down. And once I've got those points in place, what you want to do is just draw a line connecting them all across as well, like so. And then once that's in place, what you can do is find where the two lines cross, and that's where the center of the page is. Now what you want to do is to draw the circle. I'm using a plate from the kitchen, but if you have a protractor or compass that you can use, then you can make use of those. Here I'm just measuring out the size of the plate so that I know how far out from each side I need to have the plate placed, and that means that I've got it exactly in the center. Now next, what we want to do is we want to just rub out the lines in the middle so that the circle is empty and plain, and then it's ready to have some drawings or painting and some calligraphy done on it. Get some paint. So I've got some acrylic paint here, and I'm going to be using a minty type blue here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my palette and squeeze some of that out. Next, what you want to do is just get some sponge and use that to spread the paint across. So you can get this again from any arts and crafts store or from Amazon or any other place like that. What I've done actually is I've got a kitchen sponge and I basically cut a piece out of that page. Now try to get an even spread. Don't try to fill in all the white space, but just try and get like blobs or spots of the paint that looks quite faded. Now once that's done, you can leave it to dry for a bit, and then once it's dried, what you can do is start drawing the outline of the pencil, of the actual design with a pencil. Now, as a beginner, what I would suggest is always begin with drawing the outline of the shape and the design, so that then you know where you're drawing and how the design should come out. I've got some ink. So this is some black Indian ink that I got from Amazon. You can get it from any other place as well. The other thing I'm getting is a Qalam, so a calligraphy pen which is made out of bamboo, and what I'm going to do is actually get two different sizes. So you'll see the small size here, and here is the big one. So I'm just going to start with that and dip that into the ink. And what you want to do with the big calligraphy pen, you want to start drawing the main characters and letters using this pen. So the main symbols and the letters, you want to be using this. Remember, when you're drawing as well, you want to keep the pen at around a 80 or 90 degree angle. So you'll see here that the guidelines are really useful just to get an understanding of where I need to draw. And then I want to get the smaller pen now, and you just dip that in, and here I'm just using that to draw those thinner letters, the more decorative, sorry, not letters, but more decorative pieces. And And then whilst you're drawing as well, try to be aware of where your hand is, so that then the calligraphy that you've already done, you don't end up accidentally smudging that. Doing the English calligraphy below. Start off with 3 baselines that you're using to draw the actual letters. So you have the top, the middle and the bottom, and then I'm just using that to guide where I'm going to write B and it is. And then what I'm going to do now is get the English calligraphy pen. So this is a pen that I got from a store called Cassart. Now, one of the things with these types of pens is that if you haven't used them in a while, that ink can become dry and it stops flowing. As you can see here, I'm struggling with getting that ink out. So a neat trick that you can actually make use of to get that ink flowing again is getting a bit of water and just dipping the pen into that. So once you dip that in and it's got the ink there, then you'll see that the ink starts flowing very fast. So here it is, and as you can see now, after dipping into the water, it's flowing a lot better and the ink is actually coming out. And then when you're drawing straight lines down, one thing to be aware of with English calligraphy is you want to keep your pen very straight. And there you have it, the finished piece. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Be sure to subscribe, like and comment, and do share any thoughts, and also if you have any ideas for the next piece.